Hello my darlings, it's Dion Dean back with another video, and of course I'm bare bones because today we're going to talk again. But first, I'm going to take you with me to Big Lots because, and my friend was actually the motivation for this, because I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go to Big Lots and see what they got in makeup. She's like, makeup? Big Lots? I'm like, yeah, they sell everything else. Why wouldn't they sell makeup? So I took the camera along with me, and so let's do a little shop with me, and then I'll show you the pieces that, or the pieces that I actually did end up buying. All right, so let's do a shop with me. All right, so we are in Big Lots, and although I'm here for makeup stuff, who does not like a good bath bomb or body gel, shower gel, whatever, all the smell goods. Caresses actually. God, I haven't smelled Caress in years. It smells lovely. Let's see, any body washes? Any mainstream body washes that we want? Dove, how much is the Dove? $3.50? That's about Target price, right? Let me see, is there anything else? No, I don't see. Oh, hold on. No. Alright, so let's go look at some makeup. Okay, so they have the charcoal mask. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do that, honey, but I know they have treatment masks here. Of course, they have the cleansing tissues. I already got some from TJ Maxx. I don't necessarily need that. St. Ives. Oh, they have micellar water. $7. I already have some. I don't remember how much I spent. Oh, they have a face brush. I don't need that, but at least I know they have it. But they have the Garnier. I use this sometimes when I don't feel like taking off my makeup. But I'm here for the brushes, darling. Oh, they have little elf brushes. Okay, $2, which I think is how much you can get them for Target. Oh my gosh, my beauty girls. Do you remember when everybody was using silicone to put their makeup on? I'm not going to try it, but blackhead remover. I'm really interested in these though. I think they're actually $1 at Target, so I don't know if this is necessarily a deal. I don't know. Okay. I don't need, oh, they have these. Now you guys know, I think I've told you this, but I use, I actually get like the vases from Goodwill for my brushes, so I don't need that. Alright, so it looks like they have Almay 380. I don't know if any of these are my color. I'm not going to buy any foundation from here anyway because my skin is not having it. Oh, they have BB cream, NYC, a bunch of LA colors. Let's go here. I see something to dig in. Oh, right off the bat, I see Revlon. Oh, peach. Let me see if they have like a darker. Oh yeah, this might be it. See the color difference? They're both $2.80. This might be for me though. Okay, let's see. More colors. More LA color. Oh, hold on. Is this the same one? Oh, they have Peach Glow. Sorry, put my hand all in the camera. Peach Glow. Bronze Glow. And this one was the Rose Glow. It's a highlighting palette, but highlighting palette. But what you can do is you can actually use this on your lids. You know what? $2.80. Do I really need this? No. But am I gonna get it? Of course. So let's get those two. What's this? Contour stick. Well, this is $2, but we already saw one of those. LA Colors. I don't know about that brand. Oh my god, I need a fill. Do you guys see that? Oh. Let's see. Who is this? This is NYC. NYC doesn't work for me that great. Pigmentation is not all there. Who's this? Maybelline. $2. It's the colors that I'm not going to put on me. Alright. See anything else in here? It's a little broken up, a big bronzer. What is this? Revlon. It's like a purple lip, but it's open. More of that purple. Let's see. Revlon. This is a powder blush. I don't think this color is going to look that great on me. No, I'd rather just stick with these two. I really do like this rose glow though. Alright, that's enough. I know you guys don't want to see me like dig through this stuff, right? Oh, hold on. What's this? Ooh, that looks pretty. 250 Color Stain Moisture Stain. Oh, there's some down here. I'm so stuck up there, I'm not even looking. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is a very pretty color. CoverGirl, I'm a little bougie when it comes to CoverGirl. Let's see. NYC. That's a pretty color. Anything else? This color keeps coming out. They have foundation. It looks to be a brown girl foundation. 330 natural. It's a little dark for 330 natural. I think it'll work. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Maybelline Color Jolt. Okay. These have prices on them. $2.95. You know what? I love a good natural. Let's try this one. Let me see if I can find a cleaner one there. Oh, hold on. Let's just see one right here. You know what? I found one. I can always do with a good natural, like pinky nude. See if there's, oh, wow. Ooh, some mucky in here. Okay. Okay, so makeup brushes. You guys know I'm addicted to brushes. I just keep on buying makeup brushes. This is a cute little set for $1.20. I'm sorry, I had to get these for $1 because my eyebrows need some work. Hold on, let me put these over here. All right. This is a cute little travel set. I don't know how great the brushes are going to be, but for $1.20, I mean, you can make it work, right? They have this little set here for $5. They have this set here for $4. I immediately do not like these. You can see the bristles kind of coming out already, so that's a no-no for that one. They have some e.l.f. Like I showed you earlier. I really kind of want to try this. This is $2.50. I probably will not use those applicators, but I feel like this is a cute little brush to travel with. These two, no, I don't like that one. Yeah, I think this one would be good for application. Maybe for $4. It is what it is, right? What is this? Eco Tools. I want to say I've seen this in Ulta. You guys let me know. Is this an Ulta thing? Let's see what else. Real Techniques. You guys saw in my last video that I love Real Techniques, so when you can find it on sale, I always snap it up. They have this concealer brush, which I don't need, but this for $15, I think it's a good set. All right, so let's go do some makeup. All right, so what I actually did purchase, and I'm trying to be good. Why are my keys still here? Oh my God, when I walk in the morning, I just throw everything down like Amanda Priestley. Like, that's really who I am. I'll just, all right, so I didn't get the brushes. And I'm going to go back and get the brushes. I didn't get the brushes because I did not want to be gluttonous, okay? I already just got these brushes from TJ Maxx like 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to give myself another week or so, and then I'm going to go back and get those brushes because my Sephora spending was outrageous this weekend. And if I come home with anything, with anything makeup-y, my husband's going to flip his lid. Just like I would flip his lid if he came back from Best Buy with another gadget, because I'm tired of it. Anyway, so let's get into it. I got these. I got my little eyebrow thingamajiggies because I've been doing my eyebrows since I was 17. I used to get them waxed when I was in Atlanta, but I think I did that for like a month, and then I know how I want them to look, so I do my own. So I got these. These were $1, and I usually just go to the beauty supply store and get one, I think one or two for 89 cents. So I just got that because you can never have too many razors. I got these palettes. I did not have my phone out. I was going on my way to the cash register, and these were in the aisle, so I wasn't able to like show you guys, but they have these palettes here for $2.50. And so I got these for my cousin actually because I'm trying to get her to wear more makeup, and she looks at my makeup collection and it overwhelms her. And so every time I want to go to Sephora or Ulta, she's like, I'm not going with you. So I just bought her these little palettes. So $2.50. So, you know, Almay, you know, it's a store-bought brand. I'm going to actually, I asked her if I could do this because I showed her, I text her and it's like, I'm going to get you these. I asked her if I could use one of them and do a video so that you could see what a $2.50 makeup palette looks like and what it acts like. So we're going to do this one today as we chat. And then I got this for myself. You guys saw this in the video. This is a Peach Glow highlighter type palette. So the thing about the highlighter palettes, and I don't know how Revlon is, but I don't have anything peach-ish. And this is to model the Bobbi Brown brick highlighter. And so, I mean, you can never have too much highlighter. I'm not necessarily like a glowy girl, but for $2.80, I wasn't gonna leave it. All right, so today, what are we talking about today? Because we're gonna do another reseller chat. And my purpose with these reseller chats are to, I'm not saying anything new, I'm giving my perspective, I think. And so today what I want to talk about is, what I want to talk about, I had it in my brain. I want to talk about what you name yourself. And you're like, huh? What does that mean? Okay, so let's go in here. Let me show you what I'm going to do first. I'm going to do a really basic smoky eye. You guys know I love a smoky eye. I'm going to go in the crease with this brown, and I'm going to use this as a base. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or let me just get started and then we'll figure it out along the way. So what do you name yourself? Let me sit down a little bit. I want to shift my wig. Okay. What do you name yourself? Sometimes I have the part over here. Sometimes I have it in the middle. It is what it is. So what do you name yourself? And by that, I'm saying if you are a reseller, right? Do you call yourself a reseller? I need to get a mirror because this has a little mirror here, if you can see, and that's not working for me. Oh, maybe it does. Oh yeah, because it's, oh, that's actually really smart. Okay. What did I do? I'm going to crease with this metallic-y type color. So what do you call yourself? Because I believe, let's see the pigmentation. I believe, oh, that's really good. Oh, I got this from my cousin, but I might have to go back and get one for myself. Oh, okay. So let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so when I say what do you name yourself, what you name yourself and how you refer to yourself and your business and how you identify will determine what kind of business you have, right? And I say that because for the most part out there, and I won't say the real world, but it is kind of the real world, outside of the reseller world, nobody knows what we do, right? When you go and you meet people and you say I'm a reseller, they kind of give this blank look like, okay, what's a reseller? Because to them, it's such a new, it's new, but it's not new, right? For those of us that have been on eBay for years or, you know, have been with Poshmark since they started out, you know, we've been doing this forever. I started selling on eBay, not in bulk, but I started out of college in 2001, 2002, just selling, you know, odd things that I would find while I'm thrifting, or if I was at Neiman Marcus Last Call, or, you know, Saks Off Fifth. If I found something that was like 95% off of clearance, I would flip it on eBay. I've been doing that for a very long time. And reselling for me wasn't really a thing, right? I didn't know that it was something that I could make a quote unquote career. Now that I'm doing this, when I meet people out there, outside of this world, I don't necessarily call myself a reseller. What I will say is that I'm an online merchant, because they can understand that. Or I sell on eBay. A lot of people don't know what Poshmark is yet, so I'll say, oh, I sell on eBay. And so like, oh, what do you sell? Oh, I sell fashion items. I go thrifting, I go consignment, and I find something for the low and I flip it. That's what they get it. It clicks when I say that, right? But I'm thinking now that the way that I approach my business is why, I don't want to say, I'm going to say successful to me. The way that I approach my business and how I label myself is why I research the way that I research. I don't necessarily think of myself as a reseller. Sorry. I think of myself as an online seller. And I think I've said this before. When I go to the thrift store, I'm going there. I'm going to use this now to go into, I think I'm going to go into this color here. when I go to the thrift store, and this is because my background is in fashion merchandising, that's what my undergrad is in, and I was an assistant buyer. Oh, I love this color. I was an assistant buyer for 2 years, and I left the buying office because me and the Excel spreadsheets didn't do well. I'm just telling the truth. Being a buyer is not what it seems. Okay. And so when I go to the thrift store, I approach it like I'm a buyer of a store and I'm going to market. That's really how I see myself. And so because I see myself like that, I make sure, ooh, excuse me, I had a little burp. Because I approach my business that way and approach my store like that, that's why I read the magazines that I read and I watch the videos that I watch, because I want to stay current with what's going on in the stores. That's why I read Business of Fashion, and hold up, I'm going into this. I want to get the brown. That's why I read Business of Fashion. I stay current on retail news. I stay current on what stores are closing and what stores are opening, what stores aren't doing so well. You guys know Toys R Us is going kaputs. Sears is closing. Thousands of stores. Hold on, let's do this eye. And I study these things because, come on now. I study these things because I'm an online merchant. Now, for those of you that don't think that you're an online merchant, what I would say to you is to start reading all of these, all of these articles that talk about the place of the reseller. And they don't call us resellers. I want to say, like, read the stories on thrift stores, read what you can on eBay and Poshmark. We are a force. So, people talk about eBay being a force. If you're on eBay and you're on eBay, you're on Poshmark, you're on Etsy or whatever, you're part of that retail circle, right? Just like they have Macy's and Best Buy and Sears and JCPenney, Goodwill is now a major retailer. Salvation Army is a major retailer. I always talk about my competition not necessarily being fellow eBayers. Hold on, let me do this. Being fellow retailers, my competition is Nordstrom Rack, Saks Off Fifth, who's ever selling what you're selling. Goodwill very well could be your competition. It is what it is, right? Because they're selling stuff at your price point. So whoever's selling at your price point is your competition. So I say that to say, if you are, it's a really basic eye. Let me go into it with this. So I'm saying all this to say, long story short, I want you to start considering yourself a major player. Okay? I want you to start really researching what's going on in retail. I want you to really start researching what's going on in your market. If you sell a lot of Anthropologie, if you sell a lot of J. Crew, if you sell a lot of Nike, Adidas, was it H&M? When H&M had that debacle last year, well, actually they have a debacle every year. They have a debacle every month. But if you're somebody that sells H&M, you better know what's going on with H&M stock. You better know what's going on with H&M as a brand, because H&M is your supplier, okay? You are a buyer, and you buy from H&M. You buy H&M at Goodwill, but H&M is still partly your vendor, right? So you better know what's going on with H&M. I want you to really, really see yourself as a part of this retail, of the retail game, because you are. People are no longer, I'm not gonna say they're no longer, people are shopping malls, they're shopping online, but people are shopping, they're coming to Poshmark and eBay in droves, literally in droves. So this doesn't have a mascara, so I'm just gonna put on a mascara. This is a really easy breezy look. Let's go. We're going into like 11 minutes in this video, oh, maybe more in this video. So I want you to take your business seriously. If you really want to be in this game, and I say this to say, I'm still learning. I don't know everything. There are some brands I buy. I've done multiple videos on stuff that's not working for me. I need to get my numbers up. I need to be more consistent. I need to list more. I need to stop wearing what I buy. I can't stay at these shoes, honey. I keep buying shoes like it's nobody's business, and they really should go into Poshmark or eBay, but they're so fly. I just want them for myself. I really do. I really do. How's this look coming? Very nice. Very nice look. Okay. Yeah, I want you to start investigating. And so I want you to think about this. If you're going to now call yourself an online merchant, right? Because we talked about getting out there and networking and going to different groups, right? And organizations and introducing yourself. If you're going to say, I have a store on eBay, I'm an online merchant, you know, what stores do you need to look at? Do you need to look at Express? Do you need to go to Express and check out the quality of their merchandise? Do you need to go online and look at their stocks? Look at where the store is going? A lot of people are saying Anthropologie is coming to an end. Like, they're like, it's just not. When J.Crew, people are saying J.Crew is coming to an end. Well, that's gonna you know, affect your sales if you have a whole lot of J.Crew and Anthropologie in your store, right? Right? Okay. Just wanted to make sure you could hear me. All right, let me finish this. So here's the thing. This palette, I'm like jumping from one topic to another. This palette has lipstick. Can you guys see that? This palette has lipstick. I don't have a lip liner. So any port in a storm, I'm gonna use my eyeliner as lip liner. It's the same. Is it Kohl? It's not even Kohl. Is it Kohl? So this is espresso. So I'm gonna line my lips a little bit with this. And I'm going to use one of these lipsticks. So it's a little dark. So I'm not going to use a lot. Not going back to my high school days with black black liner. That's not what we want to do. All right. I don't have a lip brush. This is for my cousin. She'll be all right. All right. What do I want to do? Let's do this nude color. Oh, you know what? It comes with, it comes with a little lippy thing. Let's use that. Ooh! Hold, please. All right. All right. So it comes with a little lip brush. That's really tiny. All right. So let's get some of this on here. All right. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, so it's a little brush, so we got to get more. Okay. You can hear my neighbors right now, right? Oh, that's really nice. It's really nice. Okay. So let's do a little bit more. Because I like a wet, juicy lip, honey. You know what? I might be keeping this palette, y'all. I might be keeping this palette. This might be my palette. Okay, so it comes with a little blush brush, but I don't like the blush in here. So I'm gonna open up this Revlon. I'm gonna open this one up, and that's really good for $2.50 though. It's really good, very natural. All right. All right, so I'm just gonna go all over here. Okay, there's not much fallout either. Peachy. Oh, that is highlight, honey. Ah, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, hold on. Wasn't expecting that. Hold on. It's just makeup. All right, let's treat it as a highlighter, because I wasn't. I was treating it as blush. Let's put it on the nose so it catches the light. A little bit in here. It's getting live in this office, honey. You hear everybody? And then okay, so that's it. So I know that this, Okay, so I know, my get ready with me's, they're different. I know that you guys are getting used to these videos, but I wanted it to be, number one, this is a $2.50 palette look. That's number one. $2.50. But I wanted to have a conversation because I really want you to think about your business in a different way. I don't want you to just think of yourself as a reseller. I want you to think of yourself as part of this retail landscape, okay? Because that's the way I think about it. And not to say take it very seriously, but this is why I watch the fashion shows. This is why I stay in the stores. This is why I read Business of Fashion. This is why I think it's retail.net. I'll leave a link below if I can find it. I read all the retail news, because you can just put in retail news and I think it'll pop right up, because I know the part that I play in this retail landscape. So think about that. What are you? Are you a reseller? Are you an online merchant? Or do you have a fashion boutique? What are you going to call yourself when you're out there in the world introducing people to you and your business? Are you an online stylist? Do you want to be a stylist? These are all things that I want you to think about. All right, so that's all for this week. Next week, I don't know what we're going to talk about. Give me some ideas if there's anything else that you want to talk about. I know that in my heart is to talk about like anxiety and stress and help people get through that with strategies that I use. So I may do another one of those videos. I may do a fashion video or one on my faith. I don't know. Love you. We never pay retail. Remember, think about who you are and what you want to be. What is it that you want to be? All right. Bye.